become a sustainable rally. Hey guys, it's Keith Allen, and yes, I am back. Man, what a week it's been. I apologize. I have not been able to crank out the kind of content that I normally do for you guys. I've had a hectic week. Family member in the hospital. Thank God things are going okay, but I got to head back there very shortly here today. So with that, I just want to jump in and try and give you a quick summary of what we've seen here. A week of consolidation, obviously above that 60K range. That was very, very important. We did get a nice bounce coming into the daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, 6-month close. But the real question is this going to be sustainable? Is this something that can turn into a sustainable run at back to all-time high territory? And with that, for that, we're gonna look at charts and see what we see here. And I'm going to try and keep this as brief as I can because I am real tight on time here. So let's just climb in, right? Let's see what we can see in the candle chart, and then we'll look over at liquidity, order book liquidity, and order flow on fire charts, and see if we can paint a clear picture here as we move into the month of July. We'll start here on the candle chart, and as you can see, we did get that weekly close above our red box of historical importance. This is, this goes all the way back to the lead up to the 2021 top here. This was significant. We really wanted to see a close up above this range, and we got that. What we did not get, however, was a close above the 21-week moving average. So, while this is good, I would have more confidence in it if we had indeed reclaimed the 21-week moving average. That has not happened. On the good news here, we do have a new trend precognition signal. It's not super, super strong. And of course, it's tentative until this weekly candle closes. But this is basically indicating that price is not likely to go revisit this 58.5 level, at least this week. Now, we do have Mt. Gox coins coming into the fold here potentially early this month. So that could change the dynamic here. And we'll take a look at the order book here in a minute and see what that kind of looks like here. So dynamically speaking, right, you can see that liquidity has thinned out here on the bid side. That's not especially encouraging. But we're also seeing liquidity drop down from up above, right? I'm going to zoom out a little bit and see if we can get a clearer picture here. So as you can see, we've had this super strong resistance up here above 70K, right? As these blocks drop down lower, essentially that's going to serve to thin this out. So ultimately, it will help clear out this strong resistance up here. It's just going to take more time, as I've been saying for months and months and months, until this bid side gets stronger than this ask side. It's going to be very difficult to clear this with any conviction. So at the moment, we can't even get above 65. We've got this last most recent block that has dropped down. First, it went to the 66 range, then down to 65, and now we're seeing a little bit of suppression here. In this 63 range, which has been tough. So where's that 21-day moving average for starters? Well, guess what? Look where this resistance is, around 64, 64.7, 64.800, 64.9, somewhere in that range. And if we look here, look exactly where that is, right? So we're kind of correlated here in terms of where this resistance is, in terms of where we could go if things break down. I'm looking for support here at the 200-day moving average. That's the purple one here. And if we lose that, then of course we have this lower low that we really want to see protected. Again, we have kind of a dynamic changing with the Mt. Gox coins entering the fray. But we also potentially have this ETH ETF coming to market here early this month. That's at least been some of the speculation online. So that might change things a bit as well. So these are the things I'm kind of watching for. The long and short of it is, believe it or not a whole lot has changed. We remain range bound, and that range remains kind of wide. I mean, this 60K level, if it held, that would be great, but I just don't see enough support here on the bid side to give me a lot of confidence in that. What is good is that we did see a lot of buying in this range, right? And if we go back to fire charts, we can see on the order flow side that there has been good buying from that purple class here through over the last week. But you can also see that it's been largely buying dips and selling those local tops. So that looks a lot like at least a good portion of that is normal trading behavior. Now they're not selling all of what they purchased, so maybe they're holding some back, right? That's basically what that indicates. But the erosion down here makes me think that it is quite possible. Obviously, very thin right here below this 63K range that we're trying to crack right now. It's a very easy fade back to 60K and even to 58K at this point. So this can change on a dime, right? This crypto market changes on a dime, and so we'll be watching to see if more bid liquidity comes into this range, and especially if those Mount Gox coins enter the fray here. Where those buyers going to find their interest, right? How much is coming into the market, and how much ETF demand will certainly absorb quite a bit of it, right? Potentially even all of it, but at what price level, right? So if things break down, as I mentioned a moment ago, if we break down below this, then I think we get into those potential generational buying opportunities. Prior historical support in the 50 to 52K range, we don't see much there. We're certainly not seeing any sentiment for down here in this 40 to 45K range, at least in terms of liquidity at the moment, but nothing changes that sentiment like price. So if price goes down, then obviously I would expect to see more bid liquidity come into this range. And of course, if that doesn't hold, we get down into this 2-year trend or developing 2-year trend, I should say. A bounce from this trend line to me would be the absolute strongest place to start this next leg up. That's what I'm looking at today. This could change in the coming days, so we'll be watching it closely here. I appreciate you guys watching and following along. If you like the content, do me a favor, smash all the buttons and keep this thing going for us, all right? With that, I'm going to head on out, guys. If I see anything developing, I'll do my best to chime in and give you some updates, but the live video is probably going to be lean again this week until things stabilize with the family, right? So with that, have a great week, guys. Trade safe.